Have you heard of the case of Robert Yummy Sandifer? Robert Yummy Sandifer was born March 12, 1983 to Lorena Sandifer and father Robert Atkins. His mom had over 30 arrests, some for prostitution, and his father was incarcerated at the time. His life started off very rough. By the age of 3, he already had a file with DCFS for cigarette burns and multiple bruises to his little tiny body. Yummy and his siblings were removed by DCFS and sent to live with their grandmother. But at the grandmother's house at the time, from occasion, she would have up to 19 children living with her. By the age of 8, Yummy decided to hit the streets. He quit school and started breaking into cars and breaking into houses and started his life of crime. He was evaluated by a psychologist, and this psychologist reported Robert is a child growing up without any encouragement or support. He has a sense of failure that has infiltrated almost every aspect of his inner self. This young boy became a victim of his environment. He joined a gang. Gangs like to recruit younger people because they could commit crimes and not serve any long, lengthy sentences. August 28th, 1994, he was ordered to do a favor for his gang. He opened fire with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun, striking several people. And among those victims was 14-year-old Siobhan Dean. She was fatally hit by a stray bullet. Siobhan was described as being beautiful, cheerful, outgoing young lady who loved to do hair, and she was full of life. After this incident, Yummy went to a neighbor's house to call his grandma to tell him to come get him, that he wanted to confess. This was a high-profile crime at the time in Chicago. It was all over the news everywhere. So he called his grandma, and she was on her way to get him. But it would be too late. 2 members of his gang members, the Hardaway brothers, told him that they were taking him out of town to escape to a place safe. Instead, they drove him to a railroad underpass on 108th and Dauphine, where he was ordered to get on his knees, and he was unalived. CPD discovered the young body of Yummy Sandifer. The Hardaway brothers were convicted. Derek received 45 years and Craig received 60 years. They both have been released.